All right, on to our next story, which I don't know, Monday Blues. Today, hashtag should have been Monday Blues because today's stories are not that great. But I feel like this particular story will not surprise you because we've mentioned this particular male artist for these particular accusations. All right, so I'm talking about Pose, Willy Paul, for those of you who do not know who Pose is. And so an NRG radio presenter who's called Atieno hey, let me say it proper.
NyarDhudha.
NyarDhudha. That girl has I can't say that, but yeah. So she was on. She had an interview the other day, and the question about Willy Paul or something about Willy Paul came up, and she just felt like she had to share her experience. So let me just tell you what. Let me just break it down for you, right? So she blocked Willy Paul after it happened. And then now in the interview, when she talked about it, she went on to tell him, "Good evening, my name is Atieno, and I've blocked you multiple times because of what you did to me. But there is an interview I did and your name was mentioned and my blood just boiled. So this is the thing. You tried to sexually assault me at your studio in Sosian Estate. You literally touched my behind without consent, made me sit on your laps without consent, and as you showed me your song with the lady from Jamaica, and the worst thing you did was forced me to touch his private parts. I cannot write what she's written here. It's just a long list of like her accusations, and she ended it by saying, "Yes, I don't like and I never will, but whatever you did to me is disgusting. May God bless your soul, bless life."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean
another one like
oh my God. I'm so disappointed in Willy Paul. And at this point, because one, I am a fan and I love his music. And I just believe he's like a very, very talented artist. But to think that you're doing this, I mean, there's been so many accusations to just, for all of us to ignore. Yeah. I mean, this is not the first time we're hearing about Willy.
And this is an old one from when she was like 19. She must be like in her early 20s.
And that's why I'm asking, like, are we doing another surviving Willy Paul? Like, honestly. Kama zimeanza kutoka stories. What is this? I'm at this point, I don't think we should be silent about it. I mean, I think in case inafaa kwenda kwa karao at this point, because if he's doing this and he had been doing it, because tumesikia juzi tu ilikuwa ni Miss P allegedly and all this now, and then there's another one ilikuwa sijui ni blog gani ilikuwa imeandika. I'm like, ayezi kuwa hizi ni story tu ati zimemekiwa up na different people. I mean, exactly. And if we are definitely silent, then we are choosing the side of the oppressor. So at this point, I think action should be taken against Willy Paul. If truly this happened, it needs to be investigated.
If it took the US 20 years to prosecute Willy Paul again, I mean, not Willy Paul, to prosecute R. Kelly, what about Willy Paul? You know what I mean? If these stories are true, they are too similar to what was going on with R. Kelly and those other ladies. Yeah. Because it's so easy for you to say, but why would she put herself in that situation? She's heard about Willy Paul. How many people had heard about what R. Kelly was doing? Even there are some of their mothers who are involved in putting them in those situations. So if these stories are true, they are too similar. Because even the talent is, pretty good. So, but he shouldn't get away with it because yeye jina kubwa.
Yeah. I think there's this thing people have of you idolize celebrities. Like you see that and that's why you're told, be careful about the people you idolize and the people you give, you feel like your heart falls down when you see them, or if you get just a glimpse of them, or if you're around them. Celebrities are people just like you. And remember, they are men. So meaning they can fall short even when they are serving God. They can fall short of God's glory and be of the world. And of course, people have weird characters. You don't know people, especially on social media. People will show you what they want you to see, or how you want them to be perceived. But at the end of the day, be very careful about the people and the environments you're at. If you're a lady, don't go alone to some areas. Unajua, hata kwa nenda kufanya kitu, tafuta girlfriend yako, tafuta beshte yako, tafuta mtu. And sometimes it's good to go with a male figure. Unaget? Cousin yako, uncle yako, brother yako, or someone. You're like, nimeto a place plan and I know there are going to be men over there, just to be on the safe side. Because sometimes, nizo tu yenye unasema unaenda peke yako, then you see things can escalate. But, I really hope they get to the bottom of this whole story. It's now becoming not even a nuisance. Hata sijui nitasema inakuwa nini, but it's becoming too much. And I don't think it's good for anyone to ignore
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's often too often too soon, man. Yeah. Anyway, guys, let me take you to the next story, and we are talking about big classic. He's been here on the table a couple of, I think twice previously, and we just hosted him just the other day, and he told us how he was passionate about music and he was not willing to, you know, step down for anyone. But now, apparently, he went to Instagram, of course, we all do that, and announced he is, you know, stepping down and hanging the boots. And he was like, okay, now I'm throwing in the towel because I'm frustrated because fans are not supporting me as much. And of course, that news went like bushfire. And this is what he texted, akasema, I quit music because of frustrations, no support from fans, never thought ningewahi choka na kitu nilipenda sana, ila situations will force you. For those who believed in me, I'm sorry, labda one day things might change. But also, anyway, guys, I think hii ni Kiki, and nasema ni Kiki because ashatoa wimbo. I mean, guys, go and support his music, inaitwa Utawezana Kweli. He's already posted it 7 hours ago, is back. But of course, just catch the video.
Sasa shida ni nini bana?
Yangu mimi naona tu nirudi garage, maana unajua ndo kazi yangu nilianza nayo. Bwana, naona muziki wa Kenya hataki kunisupport sana, hataki show love, unajua. Fanya ngoma kali lakini hataki hata trending, niko tu. Naona ni bora nirudi tu zangu garage. Endelee na maisha yangu ya kawaida bro, siku zote. Napiga sana garage mwanangu, naamini kuna siku itanitoa huko nje, nikuwe makanika mkubwa, hata niende Ulaya huko.
Lakini mbona umeamua kwa garage huku Taveta? Mbona hata ungepiga Nairobi?
Unajua hapa ndo kutokana na mimi na ukaribu sana na boss wangu, na hapa ndo nilianziaga kazi. So ile bidii tu nirudi hapa hivi na nipige show. Unajua? Yeye nilimpigia mtu wa kwanza akaniambia, haina shida kijana wangu, wewe rudi kazi. So ndio hivyo bro.
Tenda kufikishia wa Kenya tunaona tutakusaidiaje kusupport muziki wako.
Sawa bro, haina noma.
Yeah, and then he decided to sanitize his face with oil. Hi.
That was a bit much.
I mean, like, kwa nini tunapeana Kiki lazy? Why are we becoming lazy artists? Peana Kiki believable. Me, I watched that video. I'm like, there's no way utakuwa kwa garage ujipakanishe hivyo. Kwani wewe ni commando? Walikuwa ilikuwa
ni commando ile unaweka hivi.
Manda ile sha.
Hey, I'm just going to say the things people will do just, you know, for clout and to just, you know, for people to listen and to pay attention. It wows me. But anyway,